Ew, what's up guys? Today, patch 8.16 just went live, or yeah, this midnight, patch 8.16 came out. And yeah, they tried to mix the meta up by buffing tanks and nerfing the most common runes, or most frequently used runes, which affects Kha Zix in a way, and I'm going to explain how they affect Kha Zix. Is Kha Zix dead? Can you still play Kha Zix? Is Kha Zix still good? Is this going to affect him, and in what way? And how big are these changes? So I'm now going to do a patch 8.16 rundown. I can link to LS, who did a rundown on the entire patch, but I will touch on the runes because that's what's Kha Zix getting hit by. So we have to scroll down to the runes. So burst runes. The high burst damage percent in the rune system has overall warped lethality and game pacing. So we're pulling damage out of the worst offenders. So we have summon Aerie. Base damage decreased at early levels, base shielding increased at early levels. So you lose 5 base damage, but you gain 5 base shielding. This has nothing to do with Kha Zix, it's just an example that summon Aerie is a frequently used rune, so they're nerfing it. But here we have the first one, Electrocute. So as most of you guys know, I have pretty much, in most scenarios, preferred to go for Electrocute over Dark Harvest. But as you can see here, base damage decreased and damage ratio decreased. You basically lose 20 to 40 base damage on Electrocute proc. You lose 10 bonus AD scaling, though the cooldown has been lowered. But this cooldown is not big enough to actually make up for the fact that you lose base damage and damage bonus AD ratio. So is this just a Kha Zix nerf? What can you do about this? Is Kha Zix actually dead because of this? No. But you'll probably change from Electrocute to Dark Harvest, because Dark Harvest didn't get changed. On PvE changes, though, for I think 1 week, Dark Harvest was going to be nerfed as well, but then they removed it and only Electrocute got nerfed. So most of you guys will probably go for Dark Harvest now. Phase Rush is still a keystone that some, especially pro players, use. I might try it out, but I'm pretty sure that Dark Harvest will be the new keystone for Kha Zix in most scenarios. So this is the first nerf. We have a few more to go through. Celerity. So as most of you guys know, I go Sorcery secondary in Kha Zix, where I combine either Nimbus Cloak and Celerity or Nullifying Orb and Celerity. And again, Celerity is a quite common rune. Most players who go to the Sorcery tree, either as their primary or secondary, will take Celerity. And for some reason, Riot is also nerfing Celerity. So you basically lose 3.6 bonus movement speed converted into AD, which is a small nerf, and it's going to be felt on Kha Zix. I mean, every minor nerf to Kha Zix will be felt, because it will make it even harder to actually snowball and one-shot people. This is not a huge nerf, because it's only 3.6%, but it's almost, from before and after, it's almost, I think it's a 33% cut, right? It's even more, it's like almost 40% cut of the bonus movement speed converted into AD. So you actually have 3 options here. You can either still go for Celerity, since it's still a good rune, it's just not as strong as it was before. Or you could go for Absolute Focus instead of Celerity, because Absolute Focus is also a good option now for Kha Zix since Celerity got nerfed. The third option is to go for precision as secondary, where you completely avoid going for sorcery, so you can't even take celerity as an option. Those are the three options you have for this, and I can't really tell which one is the best one since I haven't played on patch 8.16 yet. I am going to play some games and mix something up in my runes on different Smurf accounts here on stream in the next couple of days. So if you want to see me try out new runes, I have some further information about it, or want some answers, go to my stream. I'll link my stream down below. So go into the description and press the link, and if you don't have a Twitch account, create a Twitch account. It's free, it's easy to do, and then you can type to me in chat and I will respond to you with the information that I got off playing. And then we have, for my Kha Zix, the way I play Kha Zix, a last nerf to Kha Zix in terms of runes, and that's sudden impact. So you basically lose 3 lethality of sudden impact, and that of course sucks since this was actually so easy to program Kha Zix with either your E or your ulti. So yeah, you basically had bonus, or you basically got 10 lethality for free, now you only get 7. And of course this sucks, but there's not really much you can do. Sudden impact is still the best rune for Kha Zix in the second row in the domination tree. So this is just, I don't know, telling you guys that sudden impact is not as strong as it was before, but it's still the best option on Kha Zix. And then I know that some of you guys play with Scorch on Kha Zix, and Scorch got nerfed in the way that the base damage got nerfed, but the cooldown got lowered by half, which means that it's pretty much the same damage if you can proc this twice, which you can if, yeah, you just wait 10 seconds. I mean, the cooldown is lowered by half and the damage is lowered by half, so if you proc it twice, you gain the same damage you did before. You just have to proc it twice, that's the thing. But I don't do Scourge on Kha Zix, so this doesn't affect me. It's only the Electrocute nerf, Celerity nerf, and Sudden Impact nerf that affects my Kha Zix. So a quick video informing you guys about the rune nerfs for Kha Zix and what you can do to kind of fill out this nerf. So for Electrocute, you can either go for Dark Harvest or Phase Rush. I would probably recommend Dark Harvest, but I will try Phase Rush on stream. For Celerity, you have either still going for Celerity, or you go for Absolute Focus, or you go for the Precision tree in the as your secondary. And Sudden Impact, it's just a straight up nerf and you can't do anything about it. This is still the best rune for Kha Zix. So this was pretty much it. Kha Zix is not dead. You can avoid most of the nerfs by simply switching up your runes. Of course, you might have to adjust your playstyle around your runes, but it's nothing huge. It's just you have to make sure that you're just swapping out a few runes and that you're just getting used to the new runes that you have and the new power spikes you get and the new damage you pretty much have off your new runes. But as soon as you have been doing that and you're used to the new runes, you should be pretty much good to go, and Kha Zix should still be strong. He's still not the best, but he's definitely not one of the worst junglers. He's above average, I would still say. So I'll see you guys in my next video or on my stream. See you guys.